Hello, everybody. Today we're at Murphy Landing in central Delaware, just east of Milford, just west of Slaughter Beach. And we're going to head over to Gorman, Delta 74, for just a really quick little VFR flight. It's a real nice day out today, actual weather. So check out the scenery. All right, here we go. So today we're flying the Piper Cub J3. It's insignia for the US Army Air Corps is the L4. And she's painted it with the D-Day colors.
Approach 28 Lima Sierra is type 1 miles north of Delta Echo 11600 feet. Request flight following.
28 Lima Sierra approach. Squawk 1342.
Squawk 13428 Lima Sierra.
8 Lima Sierra radar contact 1 mile north of Delta Echo 11700 feet. Altimeter 29.2.
Roger 8 Lima Sierra.
We're flying over the town of Milford, my hometown, where I was born and raised. The left wing tip is Lulu M. Ross School. I went to school there for a few years. And then I jumped over to what they now called, later called Milford Middle School, which is right up here shortly. You'll be able to see it. And that was actually pretty nice because live right across the street from the school. There's 2 ball diamonds underneath the airplane right now. A building with a brown top to it. That is the old middle school, Milford Middle School. My mom actually went to school there when it was just a single structure building. It's since been torn down and rebuilt, and they're going to get it ready for this school season, this next school season for elementary school again. But they did keep the main structure of the building for historical purposes. That's pretty cool. But I lived right across the street from it. Basically heading westbound. And as you keep going west, you'll run into the we are not going that far. Matter of fact, Chormans Airfield is a few more miles up the road, which is an agriculture airport for ag spraying. And they have been in business there for many years. Some of you know, but probably most don't, this airplane was used for liaison flying during World War II. And also used for artillery spotting, which this particular plane, number 25 Charlie, was actually used in World War II, and it was attached, I believe, to the 3rd Division, Army Division, and it was used to spot the enemy and call in the coordinates and locations for artillery. It could also be fitted with a stretcher. But as you can see in this layout, there's a co-pilot in the back, which was the radio man, the navigator, and the radio gear behind him. Typically, these guys would sit facing the other way. And of course, you have this greenhouse roof on top, so he could kind of keep an eye on the back of the plane. You can see the radio gear behind it. A lot of times there's a little table back here. And this co-pilot, navigator, radio man, whatever you want to call it, more than likely was also an aviator. But he would face the other way. And this particular plane, 25 Charlie, had a 65 horsepower engine. Look at the size of that antenna. That thing is huge. Big old lip antenna. instrumentation, of course, is very basic. Some of the L4s didn't even have this much. As you can see, airspeed indicator, RPMs, heading indicator, altimeter, and then oil temperature and oil pressure. And then up on the left side, you typically, up in here, would have been your cutoffs if there was additional tanks put in.
Approach
As you
generic
can see on
Delta
this one,
057
it actually has the
Alpha 200 feet.
magneto switches up here on the right.
Generic
So
November 0574 Alpha, approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact, continue.
it has a split window. You can drop the sides down, really get a good view of below you. But for today's weather, it would be very cold. Very cold. You know what? I don't remember now how to get this window back up. It's a little cold. Try something here.
8 Lima Sierra traffic is 7 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,400 feet generic. Report them in sight.
8 Lima Sierra traffic in sight.
All right, let's see if we can move over just a little bit here. There we go. And door up. Who's this one? Nice and toasty in here. As you can see, we're almost doing 80 miles per hour. I got the throttle pulled back a little bit, so it's cruising pretty nice. Well, it says rear seat for solo flying, but to be honest with you, majority of the L4 pilots, even solo, would sit in the front seat. And they would put weight in the back to counteract the weight or to get the CG right. This is Chormans Airfield coming up. You can see the airport light.
Delta 74 traffic 28 Lima Sierra 1 miles northeast, 600 feet inbound to land runway 34.
So he has a grass strip parallel to his active park surface. Which is kind of nice for tail drivers because there's the tires. You can see we've lost all of the snow. It's melted off. We're expecting more. did get some ice last night, but it fell off early this morning. Didn't stay around at all. See, there's no stuttering. Very little terrain pocket. Pretty much everything is rendered in. And it just makes for such a pleasing flight. That is just smooth. That's why I'm buying flights on 2020 until they get their shit together. 2024. We should have pulled roll on occasion just to check it out. I did a flight yesterday in London. I was fairly surprised at the Xbox S was doing that well. It didn't do that at all, considering there's other guys out there running X series and even computers that are just not getting even that kind of quality that I was getting yesterday. But like I said, I jumped in there right now just to see what's different. Which is not much. It's not much. We'll wait and see what this update does coming up this week. It'll make a lot of difference. Actually fun. Done quite a bit of flying out this way for real in a Super Cub. And there used to be an airport in the town of Milford. It no longer exists. The shopping center took it over. Tore up the airfield and good old Walmart in there. But all this area here was just beautiful flying in a J3 or a Super Cub, either one. It was always kind of cool to fly around here, check out the farmland. So people would see you on the ground. They would always wave, look up and wave when they saw you up there flying around. I always thought that was pretty cool. We should be turning here pretty soon. Base Lake. Airport is right off the left wing. You can see the airport flashing white and green. The civilian airport. So right now we have the co-pilot in the back is flying the aircraft. And I'll let him shoot the approach. How he does. You always got to be ready to take control because you get a little screwed up every now and then. Or turning base leg. I'd say he's coming in just a little too low. We're going to have to take over. Don't know why they do that, but on occasion they do. We're right at stall speed, so we got to be real careful what we're doing here. Come up just a little bit, see if we can at least see the run by. Uh-oh, we stalled. Okay. So it goes to show you sometimes these sometimes don't do quite the job that you want them to do.
2 Whiskey 6, traffic November Tree 561 Golf, taking off runway 29er west departure.
Let's see if we can get out of here.
Delta 74, traffic November 0825 uniform 1 miles north, 300 feet inbound to land runway Tree 4.
You know, it's kind of funny when people talk about the J3s and Veronicas, some of the older airplanes. They always used to talk about how slow they can fly and how safe they are. They are very safe, and they can fly pretty slow, but you can't fly that slow. And they will stall on you very, very quickly if you're not careful, as you just witnessed.
Potomac Approach 28 Lima Sierra is type 2 miles south of Delta 74, 300 feet. Request flight following.
28 Lima Sierra, Potomac Approach. Squawk 7672.
Squawk
So we'll
76728
over
Lima
here
Sierra.
make this approach.
8 Lima Sierra radar contact 2 miles south of Delta, 74 300 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2.
Roger 8 Lima Sierra.
Beautiful day for flying now. Good grief. Hardly any wind. So we'll just let her settle in here. Pretty narrow runway. A lot of fuel truck. A little fast. Too bad. Keep that stick all the way back. And probably just real easy light brakes. These L4s will come over on you.
Generic November tree 142 Echo 6,300 feet. Generic November tree 142 Echo, atomic approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that flight and that crash. Oh man, I tell you, sometimes the AIs, they do really well. Other times, you just don't know what to say. But it was a nice flight. So hope you enjoyed that. Probably gonna fly a Beech 18 out of here and take it down to Georgetown. Talk to y'all later.